What should I do when the bride of someone tells me the day before her marriage that she has always had a crush on me? What should I do when that someone is one of my closest friend? I'm not saint or anything, but I also have voids to fill, and those voids only can filled by someone else's wife. Isn't that how trade works? Trading some meat for watermelon? I think it's good. Free trade is good. But there's an ethical problem I have to deal with. Let's say I consider her interest in me. Let's say I decided to do something about that interest. What exactly does she expect me to do? The problem is, I don't like choices. I don't like to choose because I don't want to think. And I think thinking is weakness. Have you seen a lion sitting there and thinking? Real men don't think. They let the woman do the work, like lion does with the lioness. Unless the lioness belongs to someone else, then I have to do something about it. So I called my friend's fiance and asked her what should we do. And she said she wanted to play mommy and daddy before getting married. I said yes. However, she gave me only 1 hour. I had 1 hour to sneak into her room and initiate the conversation. Well, 1 hour is not enough to do corrupt things. You need at least 4 to 5 years. Here's the problem. The parents of the groom and bride had rented this big hotel for the guests. The first floor was for the bride's relatives and friends, and the second floor was for the groom's relatives and friends. The third floor was for both families and the bride and groom. I was from the groom's side, so I was staying in the second floor. Between the bride's room and mine, there was one floor, one elevator, and 1 hour. One floor, one elevator, 1 hour. One floor, one elevator, and 1 hour. One floor, one elevator, and 1 hour. There was no easy way to get to the bride's room. I had to pass her parents' room, her sister's room, and then I could get to the bride's room. I had to pass all these hurdles to get to her, like Super Mario. It's frustrating because you can't even have intercourse with your friend's fiance the day before their marriage. I thought adult life was all about adultery. I feel so betrayed. My predecessors have failed me. I feel cheated. Also, I couldn't leave my room quickly because I was surrounded by my friends. I mean, I don't think they are my friends, but they think I'm theirs. I don't even remember their last names. The only reason I hang out with them is that I lack the skill to break people's heart. I think I have a good soul. But I didn't give up. I know myself, I will always do the right thing. So I told my friends that I was sick and made it to the bride's room in 15 minutes. To be honest, I wasn't sick. I know it may sound like a lie, but I didn't lie. I hid the truth. It's different because in order to lie, you need some skills. I have no skills. I only have impulses. Anyway, once I got into her room, she was happy. She was excited to see me. She hugged me, kissed me. It was okay. Because she was preparing for her wedding, all the beauty products chemical was a bit too much. I was distracted by that. I can still taste the chemicals. Yuck. Apart from that, everything was going fine. We were making out, and then she said she always loved me. I panicked because there is a huge difference between loving someone and having a crush on someone. Huge. I mean, a crush leads to lust, but the love leads to a relationship. A relationship means responsibility. I didn't want that kind of responsibility, especially with someone else's wife. So I asked her what she meant by love. She wanted to continue this after she got married. This? There's no this. I just wanted a 7-day free trial. Now I have been charged for a whole year. I wanted it to stop. because I don't want to have an affair with someone else's wife. I only want intercourse. It's different. I have dignity. So I told her this is a huge mistake and forget it happened. And she smirked and told me that mistake wasn't what I did with her, but the mistake was that I wanted to stop doing it. She blackmailed me. I have been bullied, harassed, discriminated against, beaten, tortured. But I had never been blackmailed before. I felt something new, like a kid learning about Santa or Newton learning about gravity. What's that word? Remarkable. It was remarkable. I was minding my own business. She came to me and told me she had a crush on me. Why am I being punished for that? But I won't back down to bullies. So I said no. We can't continue this, whatever this is. I told her I would not hurt my friend's feelings. I'm not that kind of a guy, no matter what. So, no, we can't have an affair. She thought for a moment and said, okay. And that was it. She and my friend got married. But here's the thing, this happened a few years ago when the economy was doing decent compared to now. At that time, I thought my future would be better. But I was wrong. The concept of hope was absent in my life. And when you are not hopeful, other people's wives don't want you. That was my hard takeaway from a bad economy. My problems aside, that bride, my friend's now wife, texted me recently. We hadn't spoken in years, so I texted back. She didn't look like she used to. It appeared to me she had a drinking problem. But she called it a lifestyle because it was expensive wine. After a little chat, I learned she's doing well financially, but not mentally. She had a lot of things going on with her face. I couldn't pay attention to her words through her big lips. It was a mess. She told me she's still in love with me and wants to meet me. I told her that I'm in the worst place in my life and I can't meet her. But she said she would pay me to meet me. No. No. Here's the thing. I'm not a sexist, but